7 people, including 4 airline pilots, have been detained in Turkey over the escape of the former Nissan boss Carlos Ghosn from Japan. He had been living under house arrest, awaiting trial on financial misconduct charges, but fled to Lebanon. Interpol has now issued a warrant for his arrest. Paul Kelso has more.
Celebrated businessman, helped restore Renault's fortunes, then Nissan's, brought the companies together, really fated in Japan as having made a huge success there. All went wrong over a year ago when he was arrested and charged with serious dishonesty charges, including really massive corruption, if true, understating his pay by around £80 million, hiding it in the accounts, several charges of that nature. And then, in the days before New Year, he was somehow spirited from under the nose of the Japanese authorities, who were watching him and his house everywhere he went, via Istanbul into Lebanon, to Beirut. His mother's from Lebanon. He was raised there. And a number of developments today. Interpol has issued a red notice that is, as we understand it, effectively the Japanese authorities, as members of Interpol, ask Interpol to issue a notice to another member, in this case Lebanon, for his arrest. Absolutely no obligation for the Lebanese authorities to follow that, and certainly no suggestion from them that they will. In fact, they said they've had no intention of extraditing him or anybody else. These arrests in Istanbul, 4 pilots, 3 ground crew. As local reports are, that the Turkish authorities say he did not pass through Turkish borders formally. No registration of him entering or leaving, which again suggests it was surreptitious somehow. And then a statement this evening from Mr Ghosn himself regarding suggestions that his wife has orchestrated this operation, which clearly took a great deal of organisation and doubtless money. He said, "There's been speculation in the media my wife Carol and other members of my family played a role in my departure from Japan. All such speculation is inaccurate and false. I alone arranged for my departure." Many might use the phrase escape. Lots of theories as to how it happened. The local reports in Beirut that some musicians who played a concert in his house, he'd then been concealed in a musical instrument case. Well, one's assuming a double bass case or some such. No, that's not been stood up or confirmed by anyone. We are hoping or expecting to hear from Mr Ghosn himself next week, when he says he'll give a press conference in Beirut.